Hey you guys, it's Missy. This is RNY in Mile High. I am sorry that I didn't get to an update last week. Things have been very busy and I can tell you a little bit about that. It's been really fun. It's been really good. So, my highest recorded weight was 244.2 on August 18th, no, I'm lying, August 28th of 2017. So 7 weeks ago, I had gastric bypass or Roux-en-Y surgery. I had it here on Fort Carson in the Colorado Springs area. My day of surgery weight was 229.6. I have to look down because I have it all written down. 2 weeks ago in week 5, I came to you at 205.2, and that had been after a 1.2 pound gain, and I told you I had some kind of weird things going on with my body, so I wasn't real surprised. Last week when I weighed in, because I did weigh in, I was at 202.6. And then today when I weighed in, I was at 200.8. 0.8 away from Wonderland. Are you kidding me? So close, yet so far. But anyway, I'm very excited to be down this much. This week I've had a lot of people told me at church yesterday, they can really tell a difference, which was very encouraging because I can't really tell. I'm with myself every day. I know my clothes are fitting better, but when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't really see a ton of change, which isn't a big deal. The things that have been mattering to me the most, we're so good at grammar around these parts. The things that have mattered to me the most have been things like being able to hike with my family, being able to, like I've said past couple of videos, walk to the courthouse and not be out of breath at work, be able to go upstairs and not be as winded as I used to be. I'm still a little bit winded, not gonna lie. Still have a little bit of that kind of catch my breath, but not nearly as bad as it was. So that kind of stuff has been huge, and so the fact that I couldn't see it myself, the change, wasn't that big of a deal to me. But I have a really good friend here who keeps saying, I want you to take a picture of yourself and look at your before and look at now, and you can totally tell a difference. And even my mother yesterday, when she came in the room, she goes to church with us, and so when she came in the room, I was sitting down, but she said when I stood up, she was like, whoa. So that was pretty encouraging too. Last weekend, not 2 days ago, but last weekend, we went to a family camp in New Mexico with some friends that are like family, and we had the best time. I'll put video and some pictures in here in just a little bit. We had such a good time. It was really, really good. It was outdoors. We slept in a really nice cabin with our friends, and there were like 22 bunks and there were only 9 of us, so there was plenty of room, and we stayed up late playing games, and I ate real food, but I ate always my protein first. I always got too much on my plate because I'm still trying to figure out where the balance is, but it's good because my husband is starving. He's like this big around and he's starving all the time, so I just give him whatever I didn't eat. So I did really well. I made good choices. I had a little bit of an incident. I ordered a few things to try from Bariatric Food Source, maybe. That might be what it's called. I'll check and tell you. I'll put it in the description when I'm done. But we had ordered some protein crisps and stuff like that just to have a little bit of kind of snack food because we weren't sure how the kitchen would be there and how kind of what my options for protein would be. I took my protein powder, you know, I use this Gen Pro, whatever we call it. People call it different things, but anyway. I used that flavorless protein and I put it in yogurt or Powerade Zero or something like that. So I had brought that, but we wanted to have some kind of snacky stuff just in case. And so I had that and a couple of different options that I ordered from there, and they throw in a sample of different things, and they had put in a little, it was like a strawberry cheesecake protein bar, and it said on the front of it 15 grams of protein. It didn't have any nutrition facts on the back, but I figured that it was probably fine. And my body did not like it at all. So I don't know if it had too many carbs, which is, it's a possibility since I wasn't really cautious about it. I don't know, but my body, it rejected that pretty quickly. So that was the only incident I had with kind of some pretty immediate dumping. And I was pretty sure that's what it was because that's the only thing that came out. So, and I'd had a little bit of food before that, but not a whole lot. So lesson learned. Just make sure that you know exactly what your nutrition facts are, and if you've kind of figured out what too many carbs in a single serving of something is, then you can kind of go engage it on that. I should have checked. I'm sure on their website there's a nutrition information for that particular bar, but again, I just assumed that it would be fine, and it was my bad. I went and got sick and then laid down for just a few minutes more and I was fine, and I hiked the rest of the day, and I took my son, and my husband wanted to do the ropes course. They have a high ropes course there at the camp, and they did that. I used to help at a high ropes course a lot, so I've done it all before. And it would be fun to do again, but I'm still a little leery of being this big and doing something like that. So next year when we go, I'll probably do it because I really like it. It's really fun. And I'll put some video of my boys doing stuff. It was really cute to see them getting up there. And my son is 8 and he climbed maybe almost to halfway on the rock wall. So that was really cool. And then he climbed up part of the ladder on what they call the power pole. It's a pole, and you get on the top of it and you jump off to a trapeze, and you're always on belay, so you're always safe. It's no big deal. And then there was another obstacle that had kind of, it's called a grapevine. And so my son tried to do that, but he got all the way to the top of the ladder on that one, and the ladder on that one was taller than the one on the power pole. So he progressively got higher each and every time, which is good because he's terrified of heights. So we were pretty proud of him. So I'll put a little bit of video in about that at the end here. And then right prior to going there for that weekend, my husband and I attended the 76th anniversary military police ball because my husband is in the Army. That was our picture. So I probably could just put it in the video, but it was just sitting right here. So we had a good time. I had a friend here in town do my hair. She is an amazing hairdresser. I've looked a long time. I have a girl that I love back in the Dallas area, and I have not been able to find anybody that I loved as much as her. And it's pretty close. I love the girl that I have here. So she did an awesome job on my hair. I might put shots of my hair in there too, but I don't even know if you can tell. Oh, you can't really see it, but when she was done, she said, "You look like Belle." It was really cute. So we had lots of fun with that. And several people at the ball said that, you know, they could tell I was losing weight, which was nice. The only thing is the way they fed everybody. Typically you eat while the speaker is speaking, and they kind of waited way past that to feed us, so we didn't actually get our food until like 9:30 at night. And it was a Thursday night, and I had to work the next day. By the time we got our food, it was a chicken dish of some sort. It didn't have a sauce or anything on it. It was more like lemon chicken or something, and it was good. I ate probably 4 or 5 bites, so that was good. But I'd had salad before that because that's what was on the table, and I was really hungry, so I had, you know, 4 or 5 bites of the salad and 4 or 5 bites of the chicken. And again, I gave my husband what was left, and he ate it because he's always hungry. You can tell, you guys, he's skinny. He's always hungry. So we had fun. It was good. We missed our group of friends. There's been, last several years, there's been a bunch of us go together, and they're all gone out of town now, most of them. So it was kind of sad, but it was fun. So yeah, so that was 2 weeks ago, or not this past week, but the week before. This past week, things got back a little bit back to normal at work. I had Monday off because it was a holiday, and then I worked my normal Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday schedule because the other person that works in the office with me was finally back from Italy, and we actually didn't work together on Thursday, so I haven't seen her yet, and I cannot wait. I want to hear all about it. I'm so excited to hear all about it. So I got to go kind of back to a more normal schedule. So I'm trying to get back on track and do some videos, and I'm getting ready to do, probably in the next month or so, I'd like to do a what I eat in a day video. I'm still figuring it out, but I'm doing much better. I think my friend, I don't know. I can't remember if it's my friend that I know from Texas or if it was somebody here suggested putting my protein powder in my yogurt to get more protein. And that has worked really well because you really can't taste it. The problem with putting it in the Powerade Zero is not that I can taste it, but the opening to the bottle is so big that I can smell it. And so I kind of try to stick my nose outside of the bottle a little bit when I drink it, and that's fine. It does not taste like anything. It's the smell, which is weird. So I found that I'm pretty sensitive to smells on certain things, and for most part I don't have any food aversions, but it's that kind of protein powdery smell once it's in something. When I open it like this and smell it, it doesn't smell that bad. So if you guys know, those of you who are post-op, like that doesn't smell bad at all. It's just when it's in something. The yogurt doesn't bother me. It masks it really well. So if you guys know of another powder, the protein supplement that you think is better, let me know. Those of you that are post-op, pre-op, anything, or even if you're just into protein supplements. So this week I had my 6-week follow-up. They said everything looks good. My hematoma is not healed. They have 2 actually. They're not totally healed yet, but they're definitely getting way better, and nobody's worried about that anymore. They want me to do better about getting fluids, of course. I'm working on it. You can see all the time I have my water bottle with me. It has a hair on it. I have my water bottle with me all the time. So I've been working on that. Even today, running errands, I had water all the time. I'm just making sure that I always have it with me. So I am doing a lot better with that. It's just not quite where I want it to be yet. And for 3 days in a row now, I've gotten all of my protein or more. So that's been really good. I have been eating, I think I told you, regular food since we went that week at camp, or that weekend at camp. I'm still very careful. It's funny though, because if I get distracted, I'll take a big bite and then it goes down, and you know how it kind of bubbles and whatever, and it's a very good reminder to slow down. So I'm really learning to slow down, take smaller bites, slow way down, you know, just to enjoy every bite, and I do. So it's really nice to get full. I had grilled chicken today, just like I ordered 4, I didn't eat them all. Grilled chicken nuggets from Chick-fil-A because we were on the run, and so we stopped there and I got those. And I was very careful to eat just tiny bites. I cut them up as small as I could, and they went down fine. So I find that chicken goes down pretty easily, no problem. Fish goes really easily. Shrimp, shellfish, all that goes really easily. We had brisket at camp, and it was my first experience with beef since I had been post-op. And it was not bad. I took tiny, tiny little bites. I mean, we're talking just like little tiny, not even the top of my finger bites, and I did fine with that. So, trying to think of what else. It's just been pretty eventful here lately. Like I said, they were really happy with my progress. In fact, when the nurse practitioner walked in the room, she said, "I'm really glad to see you and to see you looking so good," because last time she saw me, I was still in the hospital. So she walked in and we chatted, and she said that she was really impressed with my progress and that she felt like I would hit my 50% mark of my excess weight way before 6 months. I don't want to get my hopes up because I can see that it's gonna, you know, it'll be slower than some days. Some weeks will be slower than others. That's what I'm trying to say. And so I can see that, and it's fine. I'm prepared for that, and that's fine. So I don't want to get my hopes up. It's gonna be like, oh, you've lost all of this weight and it's amazing and whatever. So and I didn't give you guys. So since the day of surgery, I've lost 28.8 pounds. And since my highest recorded weight, I have lost, let's see, 43.4 pounds. So that's pretty good. She talked about setting a goal weight. And I think I've told you guys I'm 5'2" and I'm 39 years old. And so for me, when she was looking at excess body weight and all of that, she was trying to decide where to set my goal. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more next time. I have an appointment in 6 weeks and we will finish then. So I hear my voice coming in the door. So I will let you guys go. I'm gonna put some more video and pictures and stuff of our weekend, and I will update you guys very soon. Have a good one. Bye. You can do it, buddy.
Okay. There you go. Step up with
your left foot.
There you go. Just like that.
Every time. Your feet are the most important thing. So find your next foot. Find your next foot. There it is.
There it is, dude.
Come on, Braids, you got it.
Push up.
Thank you.
Is this because of the zip line? It's making this shape.
It's fine. It's okay. It's totally sturdy, and he's got you. I promise.
He's got you. He's gonna let you go.
Nice.
Yeah! All right, whenever you're ready, grab that rope behind your head. Or do that. That looks funner.
Quite a ways to go up.
Brayden, you got it. You can do it.
Yeah.
You got it, man.
Yeah.
You got
Let's
it.
try this. Let's try.
Oh, nice move.
You totally can do it. There you go.
Do it.
There you go.
Yeah, keep going. You can do it. Just one foot at a time. Yeah.
Nice move.
All right.
You
bring
got
it
it,
on.
bud.
You're doing so good. Yeah. There you go.
There you
Touch the
go.
wood. Touch the wood.
Look at that. Woohoo!